Alrighty. It is a smallish 10 by 12 vault with an arched ceiling that reaches up 25 feet. There's
Where is
absolutely
it?
nothing in the room except for a small small circular depression a few inches deep and about 2 inches across in the center of the floor.
Yeah, put the thing in there. Where's the room?
It's back in the by the tomb.
Where?
Oh, it's right over there. That's where the key is.
Space
By
has the-
Asterak's
Give me a second.
sarcophagus.
Oh wait,
Oh,
I thought it
okay.
was over here.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
thought
I
it
was
was over.
looking. I was looking down at the original hallway. Down.
That's what he said.
Whatever.
Anyway, I attempt to put the reforged key into the wall.
I've already done that.
And
Put the circular one in there.
Space has the circular key.
Space.
yeah,
Put the circular key in the hole.
yeah, I just
jam it
said, oh, whatever. I put the key in and turn it.
Okay. You turn the key several times. The chamber. Move your character to the everyone characters.
Where are they?
in. Who all's in?
Basically at the left-hand middle section of the map.
Who's
Right
the
here.
sixth person?
Right here is where we want to be.
I'm just trying to
Where's-
find.
Up where the coffin room was. Near the top left.
In preparation
so-
for what's
Preparation for what?
for. I'm assuming this is we're going to be some kind of final battle or something, and I'm going to just turn it into a fire elemental form.
Okay. Are you gonna go huge or stay medium-sized?
I'm going to stay medium-sized.
Okay. You put the key into the hole, turn it, and a tremendous rumble is heard throughout the tomb.
Ooh, shit. That's
10,
the case. I'll move a little closer.
9,
Oh shit.
Oh.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Alright. DCL goes in. Roa does nothing. Harkon goes back up, heads into the room. Third goes inside. DCL
And
goes
hums a little
inside.
ditty.
Jiggle shits. Put yourself inside the room. Okay. There is a tremendous rumble, and the northern section of the room erupts into the ceiling. Jiggle shits is crushed to death.
Goodness.
Oh,
Well,
God damn it.
I was just gonna move right inside, but somebody took my spot. So thank you.
Oh my god.
Well, it's not. Well, we laugh now, but then we die.
Yeah.
I don't care.
So, are we all dead?
No, just jingle shit.
Huh.
Oh my god.
All right, and the room that has been exposed is a 10 by 10 room. There is a burial crypt with various decorations and a large amount of magical gear. It appears this is where all of the magical gear that has been teleported away ended up. So there's actually quite a large pile of magical and
Swag.
what have you, wealth. Lying on the large stone slab looks to be a woman in her late 30s. She's wearing a yellow sweater with a high, poofy neck, She has pale skin, long pink hair, and her breasts are somewhere in the J cup range. She blinks and slowly slides to be sitting on the to sit on the bench.
We need to
hello.
pull someone else in while we're here.
What a pretty lady.
Oh yeah. Who replaced third?
Oh, I can hop back
That
in
would
since I
be
jumped back in.
Finaxo.
Finaxo, go ahead.
Where am I on the list?
Is
Holy
Sven still
crap,
up?
I'm coming back in.
Yeah, well,
Alright,
Jingle just got crushed to death.
let me sit back up off the floor here and see how fast I die. Ugh. I was just taking a half doze in there.
With a kind of question mark, Doxy?
Yes, that's me. Well, I had another name at one point, but no one has used it in so long that I've really forgotten it.
What was she
She's
doing under
much
there?
prettier than I thought she'd be.
I want
Yeah,
to
well-
preemptive
Oh, thank you.
strike.
That's very kind of you to say.
Out of character, I want a preemptive strike really bad right now, but
Why
I'm
would-
deciding against it.
Where are you guys?
Yeah.
Where are you guys at?
Yeah, we're
Here.
in the small room. I don't actually know where Doc's is.
From the left side of the map, go up past the giant head and continue until you find us.
Miss Doxy, this
So where's Doxy's spread?
home of yours is so neat.
In this room.
Let me toss one down real
Okay.
quick.
It's north of the red path that we took at the beginning.
Well, I see
Or just go to the very left of the map and
okay,
just
I see
continue
you guys as
scrolling.
sprites. I don't see a Doxy unless it's.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's
put one
'cause we
down.
don't
Hang on.
Oh, okay.
have one.
Hang on.
I'm hanging on to it. Now what?
Keep on hanging.
So am I in the game now?
Yes,
Okay.
final boss time.
Let me get you my token.
I don't know if we can consider this a final boss, saying that it's a 10 by foot room we barely all fit in, and it's not
Don't
a
worry,
place
I'm
to
gonna.
have a
I'll
fight.
use fireball.
We'll see.
Well, let's wait to see what happens.
Yeah.
Yes, let's watch.
So wait,
Oh, that's what
I
happened.
asked. You know what? Let's see. I don't know what to say, honestly.
Well, first off, hey, Docs. Lurker, can we switch places?
No.
I'll switch places with you.
Thank you.
Oh god.
It's fucking Fluttershy.
Let's see.
So we were wondering that seems that a lot of this place is going crazy. If we could, stop with some of the crazy that's going around in this place, please.
Oh, I really do apologize for all of the antics. I could only do so much with the remains that Asarak left behind. I really did my best to keep them as painless as possible. I hope it wasn't too much of an imposition to you.
See. Oh, I got nothing.
What were you people doing here again?
I
Why did you come here? I don't remember why I came here.
Oh
I've
yeah.
just been having too much fun.
There was something about this is out of character. There was something about a princess's note. I honestly don't remember the start of the campaign all that well.
A note sounds familiar.
There's been too many deaths and people switching around that don't remember what happened.
We never finished deciphering it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, actually, I have a question. So we ran into that dragon that said you hired them to lay eggs. Just out of curiosity, what were you planning to do with the dragon eggs?
Oh, well, you see, when I killed Asarak, I prayed to my goddess, and she told me to be fruitful and multiply. And I did what I could, but I'm afraid I really couldn't help because, you see, I'm barren. So I
Oh.
worked whatever magics I could. I took whatever Asarak left behind, and I did my best to gather these people here. Um, they've been doing a pretty good job about breeding and interbreeding, and the dragon eggs were going to, down the line, eventually mature into adult dragons with a little help from the time spells that I was preparing, and then they were going to interbreed also. You see, once everybody's bred together, then no one will have a reason to fight one another, so there will be peace everywhere.
Well, if I may, that's kind of flawed logic. I mean, it's not the differences that cause people to fight, but is the differences are only excuses. If we were all the same, they would make differences in order to differentiate them from other people, in order to see other people differently, in order to cause conflict.
You what, mate?
If there were a bunch of
Yeah.
birds that had the exact same shape or exactly the same, half of them would start putting stars on their bellies in order to think of them superior to others. So
You what,
while
mate?
I understand what you're trying to do here, it is there. It's far more complicated than just making everyone the same.
Oh, well, I understand what you mean by that, but unfortunately, there's there's really nothing I can do other than hope for the best. I can't force people to obey or to behave. We have to trust that when the proper motivation is given, that people are going to behave in a way that suits them best. And if everyone gets so much enjoyment out of sexual pleasure, then they'll stop fighting one another. If everyone has
what
interbred and everyone can interact with one another, then it won't be as aggressive.
That does
Question
sound like a
real
lot
quick.
of fun.
This is out of character. If I take a 5-foot step back out from the little passageway, can I still see her, or does the door remain shut?
If you take a from
Is
where
the door? It basically is the door behind us open, or is it closed?
that's open.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
So wait. Exactly
Quit
how
talking,
did
I'm gonna
the
distance
how did
myself a little
the how did the guy get crushed?
Actually,
So this was the chamber she's in was on the ground. It shot up into the ceiling, revealing her. So she was in like a subterranean little alcove.
Okay. Okay. Whatever. Well, that's kind of what brought some of us here. From what we were understanding, a lot of this breeding isn't consensual, more as compulsory and forced.
Oh, well, I've certainly done my best to make sure that everyone enjoys it, but I mean, not everyone has the best interests of society at heart, like you say. So certain tasks have to be taken. I mean, their free will is going to be released once they've multiplied enough.
Why are you measuring where my character is? Well, anyone else like to add to this conversation? I feel like we're leaving everyone out.
I don't know if I want to attack or not. So it's I'm waiting for everyone else to.
I would
If
just
I'm-
like to say that I've had a whole lot of fun in this place. The city is just so fun, and I would like to stay here.
But that's very kind, and we would love to have you here.
Hooray!
Damn it,
Like, so
Countess.
totally awesome.
If I can be perfectly honest, I did have a bit of an ulterior motive in changing the tomb around. I could have just closed it up and rolled some boulders in front of it. But will you submit to letting me show you something? I promise I won't work any wicked magics on you, but I would like to teleport you to a special room that I've been working on something, and I think it might convince you of the justification for what I've done.
I look
Oh,
around at
man.
everyone.
I
This-
will absolutely
All right, let's
say
do it.
okay.
Okay.
Oh, I want to see it.
Yeah, fuck it.
Is everyone agreeing, or is anyone saying no?
I am
I'm good.
hiding from this shit. This sounds like a freaking teleport you to a room of black raping tentacles where they
That's
where they
what's-
fuck you until you submit.
Yeah.
we aren't really
Wait.
in a position.
I will fluff
I-
my
Yeah.
angel wings and agree.
Actually, can
Yeah.
I do one
Fine.
thing before
Yeah.
we head off?
Sure.
I'd like to cast Detect Magic on Doxy.
She radiates a ridiculous amount of magic.
Hey,
Over 9,000?
Alright, I'll step in.
Yes, over 9,000.
quick question. Aren't we supposed to be fighting against Doxy, like trying to stop her?
Yeah, but this is like if we had room to fight, and honestly, I don't know. Everyone's too scared to actually fight her. I know, I don't
I'm
have to
not. I'm
fight
just
it.
trying to make sure that that's what we're going for. So when I shoot the arrow, that I don't get completely left alone here.
Well, we have
Right.
6 characters
It's
and not enough room.
Needs to let it
So-
play out.
Let's let this play out.
Yeah.
Wait, no.
All right,
No.
then get
Then
We've
you're
gone
left
through this
out.
whole dungeon that has been set up from her, and we have died several times trying to get to her and stop her. And now you want her to take you to a room that is supposed to convince you to her side. I don't know if it's just me. This screams bloody fuck no.
Everyone
Yeah,
has agreed
I know it
except
does.
for DCL. Daxi waves her hands, and everyone except for DCL is teleported.
Well, I was gonna shoot an arrow.
Miss out
but
on
okay.
the boss fight.
Yes, but you were
Yeah.
talking with the group instead, so.
Oink.
Wah.
Oh, where'd they go?
Mm-hmm.
And it turns out that DCL is excluded from the boss fight because she was teleporting you to a boss fight room.
I'm
Oh,
pretty sure
this
that's
doesn't
what's
look
going
good.
on.
Oh, there I am.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain that's what's happening.
Oh, there it is.
Well,
Bye,
If this was
DCL.
Act 1, then you would have music.
Oh,
Oh, here
Oh,
we
my.
go. Here we go. Here we
Who
go.
are these?
Here we go.
Wait, are we
I
supposed
don't
to
see
There's
what's
a lot
going
of-
on.
Oh, I see the room now. I had to scroll. Oh, God.
Oh, sweet lord.
Whoa.
That is a lot
whoa.
of maids.
I don't like it.
Called it.
Some of them do some of them have different faces, or is it just like my bad vision?
So,
It's your bad
while
vision,
I'm
they all
doing
exist.
this, let me describe this to you. The room itself is made of white marble. There are fountains that spew crystal clear water. There is a gentle harp music that's playing in the background, and the room is filled with the squeals, moans, and delighted orgasmic cries of 12 figures that are all in various degrees of either masturbation or being fucked by one another or using toys. All of them have little pink portals surrounding them, and from each portal a ghostly phallus is rapidly thrusting in and out. As you see, some of them explode in ghostly jizz that rains down over the person before it vanishes and a new one opens up. It appears that there are all these ghostly dicks just appearing and disappearing over each of them. They all look precisely identical, except for certain sexual characteristics. Some of them have gigantic breasts, some of them have dicks or two dicks or horse dicks. Some of them are much smaller, some of them much taller or muscular. Looks like a wide array of fetishes in every single one. I'm glad you came. I'm afraid your one friend couldn't join us, but I didn't want to force. I didn't want to force him to do anything he didn't want to. So as you can see, this is Avala. This is my goddess. She's well, I guess She took a leave of absence from godhood, and I've been filling in for the time being.
TCO,
All
you
12
foolish
of
fool.
All 12 of them are evolved?
Well, you say that now, yet I'm not the one who is surrounded by
Confusion.
potential
This
enemies.
is the
and if-
boss fight room.
why do we want to let the boss fight in her boss fight room where we can easily
alright.
take her out of the room
Sorry
when
to
she's
interrupt,
assaulted?
Edge.
Moving on. Well, you see, Avala told me to be fruitful and multiply, and I thought that makes sense. But it didn't seem quite fair that we should be able to enjoy ourselves and she shouldn't, because, you know, she's a goddess. You would think she would want to participate and multiply. But it takes a very certain sort of soul to be able to couple with a goddess. So I just went ahead and split her into 12 pieces. So she's trying very hard to breed, like I asked her to very kindly. But as you see, no one's quite up to the task, she motions all the ghostly phalluses. That's one of the reasons why I started the city outside. Everybody's fucking, and as they do, their cocks appear here. They're trying to breed with Avala, but they don't quite have the right souls. You guys, though, you made it all the way through the tomb, so your souls have been tested and found pure. If you do me a great favor, I would really love it if you bred with Avala and produced a god spawn, and that way we'd be able to monitor the world and make sure everyone is obeying.
Wait. So I
Oh,
thought
God.
it was.
Wait.
Wait.
I thought
Wait.
This was a free.
I'm going
will
to
thing.
look at her
Yeah.
and say, while I approve of fucking a great, great, great deal,
But
I'm
your
glad to
methods
hear that.
are so skewed as to be beyond insanity, and I cannot allow this to continue.
But everyone's enjoying themselves so much. Don't you want to enjoy yourself? And just
On
think,
our
your children,
terms.
the next generation, the people carrying on your bloodline, could be gods among men. They would make sure that everybody is feeling good all the time, and there's no more war or strife. People like Asarak can never rise up. In fact, we could just banish undead from the picture entirely. There'd be no more
Because of all this
necromancers,
kind of
no
thing
more
that
corpses.
Azarak came to existence.
I'm casting Delayed Blast Fireball with the, what is it? Selective Spell Metamagic feat to exclude the party, and most of the goddesses. Actually, no, I don't even need. No, I'll just exclude the goddesses.
I don't think you should do that.
Too late, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
I
Boss
will
fight.
wait.
Someone can start this.
Okay, everybody roll initiative. Ben gets first action because he's
can somebody
initiating the fight here.
replace DCL?
Nope.
Actually,
there's no
I
way to
could-
get into this room without a teleportation. She is the only one who can teleport. So unfortunately, DCL is going to be sitting out.
Oh.
Can someone play in DCL's place?
Wait.
Or-
How would any of us get in there? I mean,
Yeah.
Do we
It's just
put in our own initiatives?
Yes,
Yeah,
just,
you roll initiative and then click on the 0 next to your name and then just type it in.
I'm just
So,
putting
so let me
in
get this straight.
9,000 because, I go first.
Your Fen, your thing that doesn't affect us, right? So I can just charge.
What? No, it's Delayed Blast Fireball, but I'm having it go off immediately. I'm just using Delayed Blast Fireball because it has a higher damage cap on it.
It does.
As long as you don't get
15d6
away,
instead of 10d6.
I'm just gonna straight up charge her. So as long as you guys don't get in the way, we're golden.
I just
I'm really going to bed, guys. So good luck with the boss fight, and
Good night.
Good night.
thanks again to everyone for donating, and have a good night.
Thank you.
Good night, Alchemist.
Alright, have a good sleep.
See ya. Thanks.
Later.
Fat. Alright, looks like everyone's got their initiative in.
You do roll. No, you still have to roll initiative, right, Finn?
No, I don't.
He
said I go, he said
You get to move.
He
Wait,
said I
you
go
get to move first this
Not that I get a surprise round, just that I go first.
I was basically just gonna ask, did literally Doxy just go crazy and decide, you know what, my goddess said be fruitful and multiply, so I'm going to make her no longer a goddess.
She pulled
literally
fuck
her over.
She pulled, a Mass Effect, ancient race, ancient computer. Oh, make sure all life exists. Okay, I have to kill all life to make sure it exists.
Hey,
this sounds.
There's a certain grim satisfaction in it, because after seeing all of her friends killed, her faith shaken, thousands of people dead at the hands of Asarak, she asked her goddess what to do, and her goddess told her, be fruitful and multiply, and she's barren.
Oh.
That goddess didn't know what the fuck she was talking about.
That goddess quite literally inserted foot into mouth.
Still don't care.
That little metaphorical twig snap.
What's your actual turn order, Finn?
I haven't rolled yet, because Dad just said I go first, so...
Go ahead and roll, and then I'll just move you to the top here.
I'll be right back.
I liked having 9,001 initiative.
17, okay.
There.
You are still going first.
So, 15d6. I can exclude 8 targets from the fireball, so I'm sure no one but Doxy is getting hit by this. 46 damage.
Okay, the fireball explodes, and when it clears, she looks completely unharmed. Even her turtleneck sweater is not touched.
You know what? Do we specifically know if Doxy is a lich?
She is an arc lich. You're not sure
can
precisely
I
what that
actually-
is, but you can gladly make a knowledge religion check to figure out a little bit more.
Wait, it's knowledge religion?
So you're
that's
not
too
there,
bad.
Bob.
Oh.
Sadly.
All right. Let me know it's my turn. Or
So history doesn't work. Okay.
Basically, I was gonna ask if I could roll initiative just for the off chance that her phylactery is actually somewhere around the dungeon.
You're not sure if arc liches have phylacteries or not.
Oh, well, that's a scary thought. Well, yeah. Okay, then.
so it's either defeat her or ultimate bad ending. And it's my turn now?
Yes, Lurker, it is your turn.
All right. So, I need to knowledge religion for it, right?
Yes, knowledge religion.
All right. As my current style, my combat style, while using this style, I may spend a swift action to identify my opponent. 15, and the DC for this is 15 plus their CRs for this purpose. So, yeah. And if I succeed, I get +2 saving throws against her attacks, +2 dodge bonus, and it also helps with my current strike. So, I will make my religion 28. Shit. Does that succeed? No, that
all you really understand about arc liches is they're not undead in the traditional sense of being undead. They're more undead like mummies are, that although they aren't quite living, their soul and body both are being preserved by positive energy instead of animated by negative energy.
Or, well, just for the purpose, so did I successfully identify her?
She's an arc lich.
No, well, like, my current style feat requires me to, yes or no.
What's the DC?
Basically.
It's 15 plus her CR.
Plus her CR? No,
Yeah.
you did not make
Yeah,
that.
I know.
Alright.
All right.
I
Well,
thought you were
whatever.
making a knowledge religion check. I don't know.
No, this is my the current style uses knowledge religion checks to identify, to get bonuses.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, it's
so
it's
is that a
religion
free
check.
action or
Swift action?
Swift action. Okay.
All right.
So
So then after that, what am I gonna do? I will. Well, someone's gonna do